To the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Junior's out there with Curry, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, we've got Rashawn Holmes, all out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Bowman in at the power forward. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
The major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Beal deciding where to go with it. Left block shot on the way. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Pass to Davis. Outside Curry. And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, this is the thing with Steph. Doesn't just live at the three-point line.
Outside Beal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Outside, Ball. Passes to Chavez. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Here's Bowman. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Jokic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Beal, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. We're about 3 minutes this first quarter. A shot off that time.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pass to Bowman. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Outside for Beal. sinks the triple.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And there's the pass to Jokic. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Ball feeling it out a bit. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Kept alive. Pass to Herter. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Lakers leading by 4. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Baylor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball, the pass to Herter. And stolen by Junior. To the paint. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing here by 8. Count the basket. Ball's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Monsanelli. Sinks that one from the post.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Deep 2 from Ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hornets trail by 8. Now Edwards. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dishes it to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The drive-by Ball.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Lakers leading by 6. Here's Junior. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Edwards with it. Baylor picks him up. All with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out.
The Hornets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Herter. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shea and Junior throws it down.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
Here's Herter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And even 3-on-3 break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He hits both from the stripe. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Exum. He's out there with Junior. And it's Kaycock in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Wizards, made some terrific plays. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Prince. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good, Junior.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi...
So Robinson's checked in for the Hornets. Kevin Herter comes in for Ball. Passes it to Bowman. Right side, Beal. Pass to Herter. Here's Bowman. He dishes it to Beal. On the clock. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
No.
at all.
.131 left in the second quarter. Herter, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, you better find another option. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Beal. And the pass to Bowman. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Lakers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, so much hype around Aiden. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
It's so tough to keep up with Junior offensively, mainly because of his advanced feel for the game.
Down low, here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Balls checked in for Kevin Herter. The Lakers also with a sub. Kaycox checked in. Los Angeles leading by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Junior throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Over in the corner, Edwards. Charlotte again missing. Pass to Ayton. Launches it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with ball. And it's Bowman in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Clock at 4. No wonder James as he lets it go. No good on the three. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Beal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Beal's got 11 points.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was. And we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
I love Junior's willingness to take advantage of the open floor. That's how you finish on the fast break.
Ball, the bounce pass. Now here's Beal. He's got 11, the 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. James dishes to Junior. Buries the long-range jumper. Junior's got 29.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass the ball. To stop the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Inside, here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Robinson's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Edwards in for Beal. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Ayton inside. Guarded by Robinson. Los Angeles with another miss. Charlotte shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Edwards. Now the pass to Chavez. Here is Edwards. Here's Claxton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's blocked. Chavez. James covering. Robinson passes the ball. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, looking to end his cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Here's Junior. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Junior's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is where Curry's excellent, ball in hand, making decisions.
With 1 on the clock, the shot will not fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at Los Angeles. OG Anunoby is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Junior in at the shooting guard.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
And Beal kicks to Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's James. That shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball with it. Outside, Beal. No good that time. Some solid defense from Junior. James, that's a two-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Chavez, covered by LeBron. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers leading by 22. Passes it to Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Curry kicks to Ayton. Pass to Junior. Outside Curry. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 23.
You take away the three, you take away the drive. Steph burns you from mid-range.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
The pass to Bowman. Outside Beal, and Davis sends it back.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Ball against Curry. Outside Beal. Pass to Chavez. They need this one. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Ball against Curry. To the middle, here's Junior, and he banks in the layup. Junior's got 33.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry brings the double, passes it to Chavez, jacks up a three, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Ayton throws it down.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Ball against Davis. Pass to Beal. Charlotte moving the ball around. Davis inside. James in the post. He's covered by Beal. Good on the shot.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy. But great players create these opportunities every single night.
Inside. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Junior. Junior's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. There's the pass to Holmes. Ball against Ayton. Ball no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside ball. Over Curry. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Carter Williams. Rebound the Lakers. And Junior throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Herter, and he goes in for the dunk.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Shoots it, and again it's the Lakers.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
You know, the pump fake can force the defender to play you more honestly. MCW, he knows that.
Michael Carter Williams.
The free throw drops for Carter Williams. Carter Williams hits them both. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Exum. Now, Junior. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.